Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here, and we're back today for a play with the collaboration kits between Tania at Tatty Treasure and Nanine at Collage Type. That's both their names on Etsy and on YouTube. All the links, or their links to everything they do, will be in my description, as will be links to some of the other ladies playing, or I think all of the other ladies, I'm not sure anyway, some of the other ladies who are playing with the kit also, so everybody's doing a different day of the week through July, and my day is Thursday. So if you haven't seen the others, I think this is the third, must be the third one, I think, yeah. If you haven't seen the other couple, you might want to pop back and have a look what I'm doing with it, but each video is standalone, so you don't necessarily have to. Made these two lovely pieces out of the kits the first week to go in what was a 5 signature journal but is now a 4 signature. I've stitched it in. I just could not make the 5 fit in the spine that I had. I know you're going to find that quite shocking, considering it's, well, is it a 2-inch spine? Yes, it is a 2-inch spine because it's 5 centimetres, but I need more than a 2-inch spine if I'm going to put 5. I think I need 2.5 at least. So I am going to try that. If I'm, if I want to put, I think it might be a bit close. That's it. 5 signatures in, because I like to fill my journals. I like to do some work in my journals. These are just some of the pretty pages that I've got excess. I say excess. I've printed both kits off at least twice, maybe 3 times now. Actually, just love the papers. I'll be playing with them for a long time. So I've got a spare signature here. And I've got a signature that I was going to make a single signature journal out of as well. So, I might end up with another 2 or 3 signature journal there somewhere. So yeah, I've got those bits to go in it, and I've stitched it in. So let's have a look. I've literally just stitched it in. Now, I did toy with the idea of doing it with you on camera. I'll look at those in a minute. But I'm pleased I didn't in the end, because I wouldn't have shown it to you, because it's quite a biggish cover that I've made, and I had it, these kept getting in the way, kept having to thread them through because I'd stitched them in, and yeah, I had it at all sounds kind of strange angles. It would have been really difficult for you to have seen what was going on. So yeah, I'm pleased I didn't. Perhaps with the smaller one I would, but it's quite a big book. So I have found something for the inside covers. I will show you that in a moment. But these are the actual pages. So there's 112. Is that right? Yeah, 112, individual pages and 4 envelopes, because the kit's got 5 envelopes with it. That's what made me think, oh, this would be ideal for a 5 signature journal. I've not stitched them, glued them up, but we printed some of them up last video. I didn't do anything on this one. This was one that was left. All I've done is put some sari on it to keep it closed. I knew I'd need to do that before it was sewn in. And yeah, every signature's got one of those in it. So there's quite a lot of journaling space. I added lots of journaling space in, as well as, there are some journaling pages in the kit, definitely. And this is the... No, it's not. This is the kit, the July kit, which is vintage. I was going to say agriculture then. It's definitely not agriculture. Architecture, vintage architecture, and the kit that I've mixed it with, and I think the other ladies are as well, is vintage botanicals. And the same goes for Tania's shop and Nanine's shop. They've both got a kit and an add-on in each. So that's that's the green one that we didn't do on camera. It's not glued up yet, and I just put some green sari around it. The other ones we did last week, I think. Yeah, so these are all the kit pages. These are the botanical pages that I was, talking about. That I've got all the fussy cuts for as well. And you can see that the 2 go. So some of these botanical, some of the botanical pictures are in the journal pages. Goodness me, I hope I'm making sense. Sometimes I feel like I'm very wordy. I feel like I'm saying a lot, and I might have lost you. You might have switched off. Never mind. If you have, just look. That page looks upside down to me, but that side is not. So How strange. It is literally just that one page, so, and it's barely anything, you can barely see it, so phew. I don't know if it was me or the kit. I mean, some words, you know, some are upside down in kits, aren't they? So yeah, and the last one. Lovely. Now this isn't the, I mean, I do print on cream paper, but this beautiful cream background is in the, you know, is the background to those beautiful flowers, the botanicals. So if you would print them on white paper, you'd still have a lovely creamy background. Mine might just be a slight, that's that lovely envelope we worked on, you know, slightly darker cream, but love that one. That's very, very my colour. Yeah, some really beautiful images. And all these images are smaller too, you know, fussy cut as well. If you've been with me, you'll know, you've seen. A bit rough with the paper there. I might have to put a little bit of tape or something on it. But so that's the, let me show you if I can. Those are the signatures, and we are, you know, we are reasonably full. By the time I put pockets and things in it, it will be full. Now, for the front and back cover, instead of making something, I've been tidying my ephemera out. I am filming, aren't I? So I had these two big book page pockets, which generally will be too big for a journal, I realised, when I put them with all my other ephemera. So I thought, well, they're going to have to be, you know, for covers. And actually, because this is a big covered journal, they fit really nice. One's slightly bigger than the other, but you can't tell. Now what I've done is I've just backed it onto some of the kit paper. So one of the portrait pages, this one was the music one, you know, just so that it's got, you know, it goes with the rest of the kit. And I've just, over where I've collaged, I've just put a scrappy piece, take that out, of paper from the kit as well. I also put a strip over the top and the bottom, just to give it a bit of extra strength, you know, for things going in and out of it. And I stuck one of the fussy cut flowers on that. Now, they did both have, or they do both have, just a thin journal card. Is that the word? Yeah, that went in the back. It obviously wanted backing. I hadn't got around to backing it, which was lucky. Because what I've done this one already, is, oh, I'll put it in wet. I backed it with a piece of the kit paper again, that lovely door. So it's got, the butterflies were on this piece originally, just like on this one. There is that fancy bit. So I will cover the other side. I've got something for it, just haven't got round to doing it, so I'll do that now, if you don't mind, while I'm filming, because I'm just running out of time. Yeah, Neil's back to work tomorrow, and of course my legs are starting to play up, just because I will have a couple of days all to myself. Yeah, so that's got a kind of a door, or it could be window shutters, I'm not sure which. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put that on there, so that's kind of double-sided writing, isn't it? So let's glue that down so it's got time to dry, so I can cut round it before we, just so that I can have a look what they're going to look like. That one, yeah. Just before we look at, I'm just going to look at some of the kit, you know, ephemera pieces, pockets and things today, because it's silly. I don't want to make any more, because like I say, I'm sorting my ephemera out, and I've got a lot I want to use before I make any more. But obviously because I've got both kits, lucky, I know I'm lucky. Yeah, I've got ephemera from both kits, so I'm going to use the pockets and such like that I've got in here. It speeds things up if time is an issue. Time isn't necessarily an issue for me, because I will be continuing to work on this journal after July, but not on the Thursday. You know, everybody will have finished. Well, I don't know if they'll be finished, but everybody will have had their designated days. So yeah, once July comes and I'm not on anybody else's day, I will, you know, be working on it 2 or 3 days, perhaps a week, to get it done, because it's, you know, it's going to be a nice journal, and it's a shame to just, you know, put it on one side and do it 1 day a week. It definitely won't be finished by the end of July. We're heading there really quickly, aren't we? So I'll just give that a minute to stick in. But I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I think I'll put them on some, I might put them on more card, I don't know. I'm going to stitch around them anyway. Yeah, I might back them onto another piece of card and then stitch around this and then glue the whole thing on. Yeah, just to give it a bit of rigidity. So yeah, I was going to glue it in today, but no, I'm going to stitch around it and put it on some card, so that can literally just sit in the back of there waiting to go in. Right, so can't do that. I can glue up the pockets, you know, the envelope sides, that needs doing, but really it's not all that interesting, is it? So I can do that off camera. So let's have a look at what I've got here for, you know, filling the journal. So, I mean, I haven't got everything here. I know I haven't got those mason jars here. So I'm going to print them out again because I've stolen them to use in something else. But they're going to be more ephemera, I think, for this journal, embellishments than ephemera. So I've got things here that I made ready to go in. So I've got, you know, pictures, black and white pictures of architecture. I've got a couple of those library card pockets that we were going to put. I'm going to put some of the fussy cut flowers on. So I guess they need to be with the pockets that's going in. I've got 3. I mean, I don't know how much of this is going in. I maybe need to find another one of these, don't I? Lovely black and white vintage postcards. Yeah, I might have one of those in each. A book, page, image, and a drawing. From a drawing book that I bought at the charity shop. Yeah, so they're all things that are not part of the kit that, you know, I'll be filling the journal with, including those 2 things, but we could do that in a minute, put some flowers on those, so let's leave them there. Let's put the lid on that. So if you can hear rumbling in the distance, it is dustbin day, and they've literally, oh excuse me, I'm hiccuping again. Oh, literally just been and emptied the bins. As I looked out the window, as I said that, I see that somebody's moving into a house down the street that's been sold a while. Oh. Here comes my nosiness. Gosh, that's dark. All right, I'll show you what these are. That colour there was offending me, so I just had to colour it in. So I believe these are from the kit that's in Nanine's shop. And they're on a page of 4 as journal cards, I believe, like that. Yeah, pretty sure they are. I've put them onto, is it 160? Maybe 160. It's definitely no thicker than that. Maybe not even that. And, you know, cut them out attached so that they will be lovely double. Well, I couldn't decide whether booklets or journal cards, but I think just journal cards. And I will probably, yeah, I'm just in an inking mood, it would seem. Yeah, just put some of the kit pages in the middle, paper, not pages, you know, for journaling on, and just make it a journal card. Now, what I'll do is I'll do that at the end, because rather than cutting into a brand new page, I'll use, you know, any that I've got left. They do need sorting out. You know what I'm like when I'm working. I'm a messy little one. So, yeah, I do need to sort those out. Like I say, Neil's been on holiday, and I've not really been in my room very much as regards, you know, getting on with business. I've been in tinkering, having my cup of tea in the morning just for half an hour, and, you know, trying to juggle with the cat who also wants to come in the morning, and if I don't let him, he'll scream and wake his dad up. Yeah, this room is my happy place. This room is also the cat's happy place. As soon as he gets in, he gets straight up on the desk and sort of lays down. Well, he has a good look round and headbutts everything, then he lays down. So, you know, I said to Neil, it would be nice if I could get him to come in and, like, sleep in a bed somewhere or something. But he wants to be right here because that's where I am. So yeah, it's, as he gets older maybe, but right now that's not going to work. Yeah, so I am not going to do anything else with those. I think they're gorgeous, and they're going to make lovely pocket fillers journal cards. So yeah, what pockets are they going in? I don't know. They might end up in a tuck because they're quite big, aren't they? These, I believe, are what I might be wrong, but I think I printed all the pages out. Yeah, I think I did. Now, what did I do them? 6 to a page? 4 to a page? I don't know. Yeah, they are. They're all the pages, aren't they? Oh, look, I love that one. I'll keep that out. Yeah, just if I wanted journal cards quick, basically. So, you know, they're all there ready to go. Just ink around them. Yeah, put a bit of... Is that another? Yeah, that's the other window one. I'll put a bit of fancy on them. Do you know what? They're on white paper, aren't they? That's why I've obviously got a page of white paper in there. So they look different. Can you see how different they look on the white? Right, Denise. So I've got all those journal cards. Pockets, this is what I was after. Let's get to some pockets. Now these are part of Nanine's kit, and I think it actually says on the page they come on, they can be tags or... Oh, what else did you say? I can't remember. So you can use them as tags or whatever. You could use them as tucks, you could use them as embellishments. Stop inking, I just can't stop myself. I think I might have all 3 of those. I've only got 3 again. What made me choose a 4 for signature? Might have to print one of them out again. I think I'm going to have those as hinged journaling spots. So again, they're going to want backing like those. Well, not backing, but no papers on. I've only got 2 of those as well, haven't I? So, mind, we don't want the same thing in every single signature. That's just me being a little bit OCD, isn't it? Okay, so that's it. There's 2. I like the way they're opposites. I do like opposites. Right, I've got 4 of these, so that's 1 for each, isn't it? So 2 are longish, 2 are short-ish. And then I've got 4 more. So they're just triangular bits that want... They're probably corner. They'd be nice as up. No, that one wouldn't, because it's... Could have it sideways on. Up tuck. I'm really liking the up tucks. I might make some up tucks. They're going to be bottom pockets, aren't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So that's 2 pockets for each. I've only got 2 of those. So those in each. So the other 2 can have tucks with those in. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's still only 3 in each, isn't it? Hidden journaling space will be 4 in each. The thing is, let's put these in as well. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 in each. Yeah, I've only put, what have I got? 7. Yeah, I might not need much more actually. I've got 7, 14. 28. It's 28 in each, isn't there? But there's a lot of pages that don't need anything on, so let's do the same with these as well. Just going to put everything into 3s, and then I can do 1 signature at a time and just pick a pack. I've not done that one for some reason. It's a nice big one. What do I do with the other one? There. Okay, 1. Oops. We've got the back should be big. 2, 3. It'll probably be torn down or folded over or something. So then I've got 3 of these. This one's not getting much, is it? 1, 2, 3. I feel like I might be boring you a little bit. So let's have this one. Again, this is a triple tag that I've left connected. So this can go in the fourth one as well. One, two, three, four, five. What's this? Oh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can soon make some of those. One of those. 8. Is that where I started? No. 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 things in each of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can make one of those triangular ones. Let's do it now. I'm sure I've got some scrappy paper here, because I'll forget. Oh, look what I found. Let's dig this out. Okay. There's 4 windows. 1, 2, hey. 3, you must be in the middle somewhere, I think. 4, so that's 8 things in each. I've got some more of those. Oh look, I obviously went mad printing those, but they're the same. I don't necessarily want them the same right. I've got these 2 to a page, so one of these will be lovely. This one. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've lost you. But I'm just getting everything ready and I need to do it, so it's on white again, this one, for some reason. If I don't like it when I put it in, the fact that it's white and all the rest of it. Have I got any that's not? No. I mean, that one's not. Yeah, if it bothers me, I just print it out again. I pay monthly for my printing, and I get more than I've used yet in a month, and they roll over, so I've got loads rolled over. Yeah, so printing for me is not an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. What did I say? 11 in those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I'm going to get 11 things in, do you? In those journals. Oh, I was supposed to be making a corner. That would make a nice one, wouldn't it? So that's 9, so I'm nearly there. Okay, it's going to need backing, but can I cut in a straight line, do you think? Oh, I missed that out. Too late now. It had the lovely window on the other side, but okay. Put all that back in there. And then the other thing I want to do is put some page edge decorations on. So let's start by dressing some of these up. And if we get a chance, put some in. Now I can't sit too long because my legs are, or one of my legs for some reason has just started today to be very bothersome. And yeah, I have been doing a lot with Neil, but my legs have been really good, so I haven't been doing as much as Neil. He's been decorating, but I have been cleaning cupboards out. I think I told you last time I was on that I just about rearranged everything in every cupboard in the yeah, they're all okay. So let's do this and this. Oh, this is going to be my hinged piece, isn't it? In the kitchen. So yeah, and I did start under the stairs a bit as well. So yeah, maybe I've done a bit much and it's time to stop. Okay, so this is going to be the flip out. I'm going to make that into a tuck, so I need to make the back a bit stronger. Oh, I'm feeling for me rubbish box. It's not there. Rubbish box. What a rude thing to call it. It's not my rubbish box, is it? You know what it is. It's my scrap box. I just want something with a bit of strength. I don't mind using. Oh, come on. Oh, you look like a book page that I started to make something with and didn't finish, and I think you'll do nicely. Yes. I know it's a nice book page, but glue. if I kept every nice book page that I've got and not used it for anything other than, you know, it's seeing it, I'd never get through half of them. I am still working on using book pages up. So you might see a couple of videos next week. Once I get on top of my journals, I've just sold my last journal in my Etsy, so for the first time in a long time, not a single journal available, and yeah, not really got any nearly made yet, so I really need to, I do like to always have at least one available. I really do need to get on with that. Yes, that's going to be a tuck, and that's going to be a flip out, so I think I don't know how I'll hinge it yet, but I might just put it on with that mica pour tape. I'll see, or washi, but it, you know, it might have some paper hinges, but the fronts want to be pretty, so that's what we'll do. And then ouch, I want some journaling paper on the back of this one. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, I cut these out. I had them cut out but not properly, and I cut them out properly the other day, and they're, I mean, I love is it a scroll? Yeah, I think it's a scroll, isn't it? I do love a scroll, but they're even nicer when they're cut out. Don't you think? How gorgeous is that? I love that one. The earth has music for those who listen. Right, let's... They're all about nature. Those all go this way, and of course it's these ones, plain ones. That's the one. That's the one that's shouted out to me for this. Where did they come from? Huh. What did I take them out of? How very strange. I'll just put them on the side. Got an escapee flower then as well. Get rid of that. Yeah, I've not got an awful lot of space on my desk. Everything is coming in again, so I'm yeah, I need to keep what bit I've got clear. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the flowers. Obviously I want the flowers. What are these? I told you what these were last week and now I've forgotten. You know, the name for them. Never mind, you probably remembered. Now I like that these are on a lighter colour paper than that one. So they're going to stand out nice, aren't they? Like that. So I don't put the same thing on both pieces. That's quite simple but pretty, isn't it? Some of these lovely stamps. I think this one might be calling out for flowers. I've got tickets and things, but I'm thinking some of the little tiny ones up there. So like it's... Now, I'm saying it's a window because it looks to me like it's got a sash there. So I'm going to have some flowers as if they're in a flower box or growing on the windowsills. There's also these little flower... windows and doors as well. So these are the ones that I've got cut out quite small, you know, close to. Love that blue one. Maybe I will have to have tall ones. You've got an extra piece on you. I think I cut everything from round it and it's just got, that was what was left in the middle. No. Yeah, so they're all, I have got some teeny tiny ones, but I think I've used them all. I think one's enough, don't you? Quite like that blue one, especially if we're going to have something else at the top. Okay, we'll have that pretty. I'm not going too lacy with this kit, so I might put a few lace edges on some of the pages, but they'll be, you know, quite plainish see-through lace. I'm thinking I've left those out. Look, so tickets, where did I see those? stamps. So I've got tickets, I've got stamps, I've got circles, I've got labels. So plenty to choose from. Let's have a look at some of these stamps. I don't think I've used any of these yet. But some of these will be, you know, embellishments, page decorations and such like. Again, I've got some on white, which I'm liking. Oh, a couple of gentlemen having a chatter outside my window, if you can hear them. They're harmless. With one or two oldish, I'm oldish, older people. I like that. No, it's not the sort of thing you'd normally find, but I like it on a windowsill. But this is the land of make-believe. No, this side. It could be a document or a paper or something that's blown there and got plastered. I like that behind it. It's just giving it a little bit of something. So, yeah, then I very much like these stamps with the written bits on and the figures and things. Okay, let's glue those down then. Loving this one. So I'm not going to try and go around the edge with ink on this. I think I've cut it quite well, if I say so myself. So it's just got a very light border, not much, and it's going to stand out nice on that deeper cream. Love that. So I'm going to do the same with this. I'm not going to ink it either. I'm finding this kit is so beautiful. It really doesn't need, oops, oh dear, doesn't need a lot. Especially if you don't like overly fussy. And I mean, I do sometimes, but I'm liking the fact that is fairly simple. So yeah, it might end up with a little door handle or something on there, as it's going to be a flip. And this, I said, is going to be a tuck, didn't I? So yeah, maybe one of those black and white images will go behind it. Because like I say, I'm not going to have 11 pages in each signature with something on. So let's have a look at a signature and put a couple of bits in. Well, we've still got time. Time is clicking away. Just move you to the side a little bit, thank you. Yeah, it's very long this, but I've left it long, so strings on it, so that you know, if it gets fat it will still close nicely. So I will probably end up with, you know, something here or here, label-esque for personalising, since it's the first page in the journal. That's definitely for journaling on. I like that opposite that. It is only is it 80 or 100 GSM ordinary writing paper. It's not real strong. Possibility. This one's nice and thick. So this is like oh, it's not. Oh, it's just ordinary paper as well. I thought that was my sketchbook paper. I quite like it on there. I like that behind it, or would I like a picture behind it? I think because it's botanical, I probably want... Right, let me swap the postcard out for one of the other ones. I've got loads of postcards, so I'll have to dig them out so that I've got a choice. Ouch, oh that, no, right, postcard. Where's a postcard from this lot? You probably can't see because they're running away from me. Come back. Well, there was 3 postcards there, weren't there? Can I find one? Yes, can I find 2? No. Right, here's one. Here's one. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, you're all giddy now, aren't you? So yeah, this is trees and a stream and just a tiny bit of architecture, but not much there. What is it? It is Watersmeet Lynmouth or Lynmouth. And it says, this is a real photograph. So I'm thinking that might be a nicer one in there. Like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edge this in black soot. Just ever so lightly. Because we've got the black, very much black and white photograph behind it. And this is a bit hit and miss on the edge with that brown that I've done. So it doesn't, you know, disappear into nothingness. And I'm thinking a little bit more greenery on the top might be nice. Oh, that's better. That's definitely defined that more. I don't know. Let's put it down and see. Is it going there? I just assumed, didn't I? Might be nice on there. Just because you could write so much next to it. Yeah, I've got lumpy bumps where I've got these tied, so just for gluing in purposes, let's untie them. I think I've changed my mind. I think I like it there. And I'm still only in the first half, but I'm not going to look any further. I've pretty much decided that's where I like it, so let's get it in. It is dry now. Ouch. So I have a feeling I might be spending the rest of the afternoon with my leg up and hope it's going to improve straight away without getting worse before it gets better. I'm just looking at that. The earth has music for those who listen, and I can hear the noise of that water on those rocks. It's got a bit bent. So it'll soon flatten out in there, won't it? Yeah, I can always add to it later on, can't I? I just wanted to, it's like when you start to write, it's just getting pen on paper. Just wanted to get something in. So yeah, I'm not going to completely fill the front signature and then do the next, because yeah, I'll end up with the back one. No room for the back one. So I'll put these 2 in here, and then I'll probably call it a day. But next time we come on, we can get straight on filling, and I'll put a couple of things in the other signatures. So you're going to be a flip out. Might be nice on the back page actually being a flip. Let's have a look. I'm really trying not to use all the journaling space. There's quite a bit in this one, isn't there? So that's not too bad. Yeah, so I want to hinge that on there. So we want, found the spot for it, but it's not ready to go on yet. Denise, is it? It needs some paper on the back. Oh no, where's my pin? There it is. I am nearly out of art glitter. I'm going to have to order some. And I need to get on with it now before before winter arrives. I'm sorry to say that. No, it's not really journaling, is it? That's a shame, because it might make a nice hinge though. Yeah, it would use the strip up. We've not got any pages started. Sure, I think that's a misprint. I don't know what that's even doing in here. Not this kit. Right. I think that would be nice there, wouldn't it? So let me get my ruler into action, because if I don't take this off I will stick the cream on it, you know I will. I love that rip noise today. Ooh, rip. Wasn't very square, so back in. So I want to be on this side. About there. I'll do it with this because I'm nearly out of that glitter. Could do with finding another great big bottle like I did. Well, like Tanya did. Tanya found that bottle on, I can't remember where we bought it from now, maybe eBay. The really big one. This. A not too bad price. Pricey enough, but yeah, I could do with another one of those. I do not like this Beacon 3-in-1. I've decided it's official. It is definitely not Fabri-Tac. It just does not behave like it. It bungs up. Right, come on. Yeah, I could do with finding a big bottle at a decent price to see me through, because that saw me right through winter and, well, into summer, nearly the end of summer. Well, not quite, midsummer. That's probably going to be off centre now, that green, isn't it? But it's on the edge anyway, so couldn't help it. Oh, it's so rough, Denise. I'm going to cut it before it's dry. Oh, see how the ink runs in that. Oh, I give up. Oh, what did I do? Must have had some on there. That offended me. I was shocked to see that. Let's get rid of that and then see. It really did run, didn't it, in that? Must be where I've inked it, presumably. Don't think it's the actual digital that's run. It's the glue getting its own back on me, saying I don't like it. Okay, bin. I think this might need a little bit of lace just to soften it, but nothing very much. Lace and stone. Lace and concrete. That's a lovely sounding mixture, isn't it? Lace and concrete. Maybe I'll call the journal that if I put enough in it. Enough lace. Yeah, just a little bit down the side. Okay. Oh, that's black. That's black, Denise. Right. Not cut very straight, but you know, there's even a tiny bit of the doorway there. Another bit of the, it's a ruin now, I've ruined it. Yeah, it's soft because it's not dry yet, but I think I can probably get away with hinging it. You think, what did I say I was going to hinge it with? Some of this. It's only paper thick, but yeah. It's the beauty of, you know, using the papers from the kit is that everything matches, the tones all. Let's go there. Yeah, they're all worked out for you. You don't have to, you know, decide if the colours that go. I'm just going to tear it down there. It was a little bit big for a hinge. I wanted, oops, you know, fairly decent size because it's the paper. I'm just wondering if it's too big. I didn't want a straight edge where all the others were torn, if you see what I mean. That's quite a lump you've taken out. So it'll have to be hinged on this side, won't it? If I don't want to hide that, which I don't, but that's okay. Let's have a look where we were thinking of putting it. Oh, so tomorrow I will be back working on, well, hopefully finishing the, I said 2 more videos. What journal is it? The Long Tall Skinny giveaway journal. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow because I want to draw it on the weekend, which is flying its way here. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's it, like that. Put it on there first and then you won't go wrong. Yeah, okay. There I glue over my book. Just put a piece of paper over it, and then if I drop anything, because it's a big book to keep moving in and out. This side, Denise. Just keep reminding me which side I'm gluing on. And I've decided I want ink down there. Yeah. I'm kind of running on autopilot for some reason, and I think it's because my leg's starting to give me a bit of pain. And yeah, I'm not doing very well on autopilot. I feel like I'm not. Maybe I am. I hope I'm inspiring you to give the kit a look. That's for certain, because I always say it, not with all kits, but actually with all of Nanine's and Tania's kits. They're beautiful when you buy them, but you don't actually realise how intricate, you know, a lot of the images are, how beautiful a lot of the images are, until you actually start, you know, cutting them out and you're playing with them. Even me now, after all this time playing with the kits, you know, and they show me them and I'm like, yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. And then, because they are, I'm not just saying it, but then when you start playing them, you know, it's like, they really are. I love this bit and I love that bit. Yeah, I love the tones are just all sorted. I like that. So I'm not going to do garish or, you know, strange, which is a fine in junk journal, but I love that it's just going to tone in nicely. Right, I hope I've done that right and it opens. Because, yeah, my brain's not really where it should be. Is it ever? What's that you say? Where's Mr. Simba? Mr. Simba is out. In his greenhouse, I think. Yeah, he's had his little play around on my desk in here. It's like, oh, are we going in there? I like that. Definitely like that. I might put them all on the back page of each signature. So I've got 2 pieces in there. So I need to stitch around that for next time, don't I? And yeah, next time we will be just decorating. Just filling and decorating. So have I got 2 left to go? What date? Ooh, I might only have one Thursday, and then I'll be playing with it, like I say, 3 or 4 times a week. It's not full and chunky yet. It's got room to move, but when I get those inside cover pieces in, and you know, all of this, yeah, you can see just how thick that is without tags and things in it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot thicker than it is. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. It was lovely to have you here, and yeah, it'd be nice to see you on the Friday, which, like I say, will be your last chance probably to get your name in for the draw for the journal that I will be finishing, and then we'll be off to other things. Okay, have a lovely day and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.